you guys? This your girl Katroria J. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this message. I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all. So let's get into this message, y'all, because y'all know it has been very interesting on this channel. Okay? And I am just so excited to be the one to deliver these messages to y'all. So people do not expect the things that they get out of you. People do not expect the type of person that you really are. It's like this energy where when you poke the bear, right? You keep poking the bear. And then eventually the bear wakes up and has to defend itself. You're like the one that, you know, it's best if people don't mess with you at all. And when I say listen, y'all, when I say at all, I mean it is best for people to leave you be. Just leave you alone. Because see, the thing is with you, and this is something that you should be very grateful for. This is something that you have to thank God for, y'all. It's like God has really cloaked y'all. Like he has really wrapped his arms around y'all so tight that it's like you hold the power that God gives you. So people don't see that. It's like it's not something that you can just go put on. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you can go and buy. You cannot try to. It's something that is a proven fact that it only comes from God. Because how do you know the things that you know? How do you react the way that you react in certain situations? And then this is another thing, y'all. How are you constantly evolving the way that you are? It's because of God, y'all. And this is what they don't see. This and this is the thing. You have this spirit inside of you that it don't come out until you are provoked. You have this energy inside of you that it's hidden. Okay, I'm so excited about this because nobody can see this inside of you because you're a regular person. It's like you look regular. You look like Reggie, okay? You look like you're not that gas, but you really are, y'all. You are the type of person that, you know, you don't come off like everybody else come off. So it seems like you are timid. It seems like you are cowardly because of the way that you carry yourself, because of the way that you look, the way that you engage with other people is not normal, y'all. It's not normal because if you notice, it's like, well, this is what people are noticing about you. You are much nicer than the average person. You are much kinder. You are much sweeter. You are much wiser. But see, nobody knows this about you because, you know, most people come off as, you know, nice people are mistaken as dumb for some reason. I don't understand it either, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you. Listen, people cannot see this at all about you until they poke the bear. Until they try you is when they find out what type of spirit that you really have, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, it's some people right now that are wishing that they would have never poked the bear. They wishing that their tactics were more sneakier. They wishing that they would have really thought these things through now. Because the way that you have demolished your enemies, y'all, the way that you have literally slaughtered these people without even trying, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. They didn't know the warrior spirit inside of you. They didn't know that you are a true fighter at heart, y'all. Some of you guys, like, you came back this lifetime to pay. You like, and I don't mean it for you to pay. You had some butts to whoop this lifetime, okay? You had some people that you had to encounter this lifetime. And listen, these are people that thought they got rid of you like multiple lifetimes ago. They thought they got rid of you, y'all. You're like that. You're like the one that it's so, look, y'all got to start watching like Bible stories and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the little Bible cartoons and stuff. Like, my kids be watching that. I be sitting there watching it. And do y'all see that it's similar to the things that you go through? It's very similar how you be handling these demons, y'all. Y'all don't play. Y'all came back this lifetime to slay demons. This is why the battle has been so tough, because you have been really fighting. You have had to release your power over and over again on these demonic people, y'all. And it caught them off guard and it shook them up, because the way that God allowed you to handle these people is not normal. I'm telling you. It's almost as if like you have something inside of you that sneaks up on people. It's like it catches them off guard. It sneaks up on them when they're not looking, when they are not paying attention, and it shakes them up. It scares the life out of them, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. Listen, y'all got some people that shook up right now. They can't even believe that you know. They cannot believe that they lost to somebody like you. See, this is why the battle has been constantly going on, y'all. Because you got people around you that just don't want to take their L and walk away. It's like they just cannot be known as the ones who lost against you. They don't want to be known for that. Because see, they've been attacking you for so long, thinking that eventually you'll lose. Eventually you'll get so tired, you'll end up, you know what I'm saying, doing something terrible to yourself, or putting yourself in a situation, or you may give up and allow them to just drive you crazy, but you're not. Y'all, it's not happening. It's the warrior in you won't let it happen. The warrior in you it's like undefeated. It's undefeated. Not one dark spirit or dark soul has won up against your warrior spirit, yo. Because it's like, it tells you, it clicks on like a light, and it tells you, fight and don't stop until you win. Y'all, listen, y'all have a spirit inside of you that tells you to keep going. And it gives you the stamina. It gives you the strength, the secret wisdom. It gives you secret knowledge. It exposes the enemy's plot every time. Yo, whew. Baby, listen, I say this all the time, but if I were on the opposite side of the fence and I was the one constantly trying to attack a chosen one, someone who has real powerful gifts that's unreal, unbelievable, it's like the power that you have, you don't read about that. The only book that you can read about that in is the Bible. That's the only, listen, they don't talk about people like us. The only people that are glorified in this world are false idols. The rappers, the singers, the actresses, the actors. They don't talk about people like us. They try to hide us because of who we are and what we've been doing century after century, lifetime after lifetime. They don't, and it's so crazy, y'all, because These are the same demons that our grandmothers, grandfathers, like they've all beat them too. And they just basically passed you the torch so that you can finish the job. But your lineage, your lifetime, they never seen one as powerful as you. It's like you are the one that came to slay. Yeah, you might look good. You might have, you know what I'm saying? You might slay for real on the outside. But what they don't see is that you really came to slay. You really came to slay. Not just your edges. You didn't just come here to look cute. Listen, y'all. You didn't just come here to look cute and slay your edges, slick your hair down, put your lashes. You didn't just come here for that. You came here to slay some real demons, and you are doing one heck of a job, y'all. You are doing exactly what you came to do. And they are so confused right now because they don't understand why the darkness haven't overpowered you yet. They wanted you to be so shook up. It's like this, y'all. This dark energy, these people around you, they wanted to surround you. They wanted to come in on you like every way you turn. They wanted to close you in. They wanted to back you up against the wall. But who is backed up though? Who is backing up against the wall? Baby, we got to go to the grocery store. We got to go get our nails and shit done. We got things that we got to do out here in the real world. We got to go out. We got to travel. We can't be backed up against the wall. It's like the boogie monster be right outside and they think that we supposed to be scared. It's like, how you doing, boogie monster? How you doing, Jason? Hey, Jason. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, baby, I ain't got time to be backed up against no wall, baby. I got business to take care of. And I have children that wants to be outside and play. So at the end of the day, baby, we're never going to be backed up against a wall. It could be hundreds of thousands of people that's covered in darkness, y'all. And that's still not going to stop you from doing everything that you came to do. See, you got people wondering why you not scared. Why you not scared? Or like, all right, let me just say this. Some of you guys, before you discover your gifts, you could have been a type of person that was scared. You used to act off impulse because of certain things will happen in your life and you just panic, not knowing what to do. And see, these demons thought that they could use that same tactic again. They thought they could get you to do that again. Purposely walking past the camera so you could see them, so you could get so scared and you just run. Like, no. How you doing? I saw you. I see you. But guess what? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. That's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to, it's like they were purposely doing things, setting traps, letting you be, it's like letting it be known. You got people that's been doing things on purpose, letting it be known that they've been doing it, right? Letting it be known so that you could be so shook up and scared. But we not scared. We not scared. See, that don't work on us no more because we found out who we are. We found out what type of power that we really hold. And the best thing of all that we found out, that the dark can never overpower the light. See, once you step into the building, all is seen. It could be a building with hundreds of thousands of people. When you step into a room, it's like the lights come on. It's like this, y'all. It's like being at the it's like a big old arena. It's like a big arena, and you the one on center stage. You the one on the stage. When you come to that stage, that's when the show goes down. That's when the sparks start to fly. But see, the thing is, God put you on that center stage. You didn't have to go and abuse your power. You didn't have to go try to steal nobody's spotlight. You didn't have to go and do none of the things that these people are trying to do to you to get on the center stage. See, this is what this is all about. It's all about your gifts and your power and the type of recognition that you get. It comes from God, and it comes from you working for him. It doesn't come from you dibbling and dabbling and no type of dark energy. It doesn't come from none of that. You don't even get down like that. See, you got people that thought they can attack you with stuff that you don't even get down with. They're trying to attack you with things that you don't resonate with. And that's why it's not working. Because you are for the highest good of all. You are for the righteousness. Even if you get, you know what I'm saying, caught up every now and then. And that's the thing that God is trying to really get you out of. We cannot keep making the same mistakes. We cannot keep getting ourselves involved with bad people, y'all. It comes a point where we have to change. We have to learn how to close the door and lock it. That's it. See, the moment that you change your ways and you change the type of people that you affiliate with, you change the type of even music that you listen to, you change the type of vibe that you have every day. You stop looking for certain things in people, and you understand that these people ain't nothing like you, baby. You stop looking at people based on the potential that they have and start really reading people. And you starting to see something about people. They ugly. Their souls are dark. They don't have what you have. See, the moment back then when you woke up and you realized that, you immediately started to change your ways. So it was impossible for the enemy to use the same tactic again. Come on, man. How you gonna keep trying to use the same thing over and over and over and over when we are constantly evolving and evolving and evolving and growing and learning? You can't, it's impossible. It's impossible to keep trying to do the same thing to us. And we're not falling for it. See, you got people that's so mad right now because you're not falling for the tactics anymore. See, it didn't work this time. It might have worked last time and you acted out and you panicked and you got yourself in a situation because you were scared. You didn't know what type of power you held. You didn't know that it was no reason for you to be scared because God got your back. What you scared for? See, you had to show these people. Because see, the people that tried to scare you, they came back. They found their way back. They came back. They thought they could do it again. See, they had left for a little while because they felt like you was done. Your career was over. They felt like you was done. They felt like you was never going to bounce back from whatever happened to you in the past. But baby, you bounced back. So they thought they could try this again. But see, when you are the type of person that learns from every mistake, when you are so close with God that you know there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear when you dealing with a whole bunch of cowards that cannot even show their face when they trying to attack you. How could you be scared of people that's doing sneaky things? People that set traps. We're not animals. We are not the rat. They are. And that is the reason why all the traps that they set, they ended up stepping on themselves. They ended up falling into the same grave that they tried to dig for you because they were not wise this time around. See, they thought they were so smart last time. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I took yesterday off because I was just like, God had healed my heart and he had really talked to me. And he told me something that had me laughing. He said, yo, look at what happened. These people are dumb. Yo, this really like changed my whole attitude. Like I was like hurt, sad. I was just like, oh my God. But God was like, girl, do you not see how dumb these people is? Do you not see what they tried to do and failed miserably? They're really dumb. See, the thing is, you will never win doing dumb shit. You will never win unless you dealing with a dummy. See, dumb only works on dumb. It doesn't work on smart, protected, evolved. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And then this is the thing, y'all, because these are people that have degrees. They've been in somebody's school for years and years. They have jobs where they had to prove that they were smart. You get what I'm saying? These are people that had jobs they had to prove that they were smart. And when I say that, I mean like lawyers, doctors, judge, like it's people in high places, y'all. People that work for the government. This is the reason why they thought they were so much smarter than you, y'all. This is because they had to prove themselves to man to get the positions that they have. They had to take these classes. They had to take these exams. So this is what they felt deemed them smarter than you. But baby, half of us ain't even got a damn GED. When half of us ain't even got a diploma, a high school diploma. How is this possible? This is what God had to wake me up. God said, baby, what are you crying for? You're like a genius with no degree. A genius with no skills. Not those skills, but you got other skills. See, this is why when God said that you are fit for a certain job or a certain position, it doesn't matter if you are going up against people that have been in that field for years, people that have went to school and worked there. You are the type of person that will pass people up that's been in school for 20 years. They've been in school their whole life to get where they at. Or they've been studying this certain subject for many, many years. But they still wasn't smarter than you. It's no need to be sad. That's what God told me. Like, girl, please stop it. God was like, girl, stop it. You are a genius with no degree. See, God is schooling us. We are in the school of revelations. The book of Revelations. Baby, we in a different school. We are at the school where only a few graduate. It's like, you know, like in high school when they got the class where there's only like 4 people in there, the remedial class. But they think them people is crazy and they think them people is dumb, but they just bad. That's all. Nothing is wrong with those children. They don't want to do the work. So they separate the students and most of them are highly intelligent and highly gifted. Why you think the gifted students go to different classes? See, the whole time they trying to separate us and put us in different classrooms thinking that we're dumb. Thinking that we're special ed. We are special. They thought we was retarded. No, boo. We special, all right. But we not that type of special. We are special in a way where God favors us. And God been trying to tell us for years and years, like, they can't sit next to you. Like, think about it, y'all. God had to really, like, explain this to me. God had to really sit me down and explain this to me. God said, they had you in a different class because these people were never, ever supposed to be sitting next to you. Ever. Since they put you in a remedial class. You've been different. You've been chosen. You were chosen before you even stepped on this earth. Before you even came out of the womb. This was written in the stars, baby. See, the gifts that you have, you've been had them. That's the reason why a lot of y'all never got along with people at school. You was always the odd one out. You did not fit in. You didn't fit in school. So what made you thought you was going to fit in society, in the real world? It's the same people we went to school with. It's the same people that we sat in these classrooms with. But then they took us out and they separated us. See, it was a tactic that these schools try to use too. Because the schools be trying to make us think that our children are slow. They be trying to make us think our children are dumb. And you want to separate them. But what you're really saying is your child is the smartest one in this classroom. We got to make sure your child is not cheating on this test. How did your child score higher than mine? That's the real problem that they don't want to get. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. God been separated you from these people. Listen, that's why a lot of y'all never had friends. Like, you constantly switching up friends, constantly moving, constantly going from school to school. Y'all just don't know how many schools I went to. Y'all don't even want to know how many high schools I went to. Y'all don't want to know how many friends I done had. Like, you cannot be around certain people. And God needed you to understand. Like, it's not any different than what you went through as a child. There's no difference. You just grew up. And when you grew up, you became even more smarter. You had to watch all your friends walk across the stage and you didn't, for some of y'all. Some of y'all didn't even walk across the stage. Some of y'all didn't get a diploma at all. But guess what? You're still on a higher level than the people that did. You probably got a better job than the people that did walk across the stage. You make more money than your teachers. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? The same people that tried to say you was retarded. The same people that tried to say you were slow. You're making more money than them. And we all know in this world, your skill is what makes you money. So if you're making more money than them, then that means your skills is out of this world. Your skills are different and unique. But it was certain, for some of you guys, it was certain, like, it's certain things that you had to go through. See, this all goes back to childhood. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You gotta rewind, go back to when you were a child, when you were in high school and middle school. You've been separated. You've been different all your life. See, it's just starting to hit you now because you're in the real world. You have finally evolved and grown up. And you're starting to see it's like the same bullies from high school is the same ones that's trying to bully you now. The same bullies in your family when you was a kid is the same people that's trying to bully you now. It's no difference. The same people that were that's evil, no good people, they are still that person. Never changed. But see, you're constantly growing. You're constantly evolving. That's the reason why people can't even copy you. Let's talk about it. I got time today. That's the reason why people can't even copy you. Because you're constantly evolving and you're constantly changing and you're constantly doing things in a different way. That's why when people try to copy you and try to take your destiny and they try to switch lives with you, they end up stuck in your old body. Like my sister. Bitch want to be just like me. She always did. Now that bitch stuck in my old life. Or you want to be me? You want to be me. You want it to be me. But see, the thing is about being me, I have a different type of skill set. I have survival skills. See, I know how to survive in the trenches for real, alone. You could throw me in the jungle and I'm going to come out that bitch with some chicken wings and a hot plate. That's what they didn't know. That's what they did not know. They didn't know that. So then when they try to be me and kick me out the picture, and then you become me, the old me. Now you stuck in my old body. Now you dealing with them old demons that I already beat. Now you dancing with them old devils that I already demolished. And there's no way you could get on this level. How? You're not growing. You're not evolving. You're not learning. You're not, what is the word? See, copycats are losers. They are sore losers. Sore losers. Like it's a different type of loser they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like they get stuck in that energy. And that becomes their reality for the rest of their life. So it's like they always trying to harvest energy. So it's like when they can't be you, they go try to find somebody else to be like. That's why they always getting caught up in the trends, trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's them. It's them, y'all. It's them. They are the ones. They always got to have what this person got. They always got to do this what this person doing. They don't have their own identity. They're lost souls. They out here roaming around lost. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they life. They don't know what the next 5-10 years looking like. They don't know it. That's why for a lot of y'all, God removed you from your family so that they can't suck up they can't be you. They can't try to use you to get what they want. They cannot try to use you to get what they want no more. They cannot. Because you have already been enlightened on who they are. Now you see. But see, when that spirit, it's a spirit that's inside of you that they cannot copy. That warrior-like spirit, that survival spirit that's inside of you, it's a spirit, y'all. They cannot mimic that. They could copy your hair. They could copy your outfit. They could go buy all that shit. They could go to the best surgeon in the world, try to get these cheeks that's natural, these lips that's natural, these thighs that's listen. They could do all of that. That's why there's so many bitches out here that look just alike. Come on, man. Why y'all think all these bitches out here looking like each other? They have no idea. They don't know them. They lost. They lost. They lost in real life. But the spirit inside of you, that warrior-like spirit, that is something that is unmatched. No one can defeat that spirit. It's not even you, because it's times that you're mentally, y'all be ready to check out. Mentally, y'all be like, Lord, I can't do this, Lord. That's why God don't reveal things to you until the battle is over. See, all that stuff that God revealed, he allowed me to talk about. He allowed me to talk about it when it was reaching its end point. Because it's like he didn't want me to see it right when I was in the midst of it, because he needed me to fight this shit. He needed me to stay focused. I'm on the battlefield. See, when you on the battlefield, God ain't got time for all that other stuff. He ain't got time for the tears. He ain't got time for all that. He needs you to fight. Fight. I don't want to hear nothing. All I just want to see is fight. That's it. That's it. And that's exactly what's been happening. So see, this is why. See that spirit that you have? This is the reason why you cannot be defeated. Because that spirit only shows up when you are provoked. That spirit shows up when the enemy is around trying to get you and trying to attack you. So every day, like when you in a good vibe, in a good mood, like normally for the chosen ones, we really just be chilling at peace, just minding our business, at peace, chilling. We'd be the nicest, sweetest people in the world. And people be taking that shit for a joke. Because we different when that warrior spirit come out. Baby, we like Samurai Jack. What it's called? I forgot. I forgot what it's called. But listen. We turn into Mulan. We turn into all the warriors. That warrior spirit inside of you, it takes lives, and it's like it puts it where it's supposed to be. Your spirit by itself has been putting motherfuckers in their place. That spirit inside of you have been dragging these demons, walking them like a dog. Walk them down, walk them down. Y'all been walking these bitches down since you was in school. Y'all listen. They don't know who they playing with. They think it's all fun and games when they see somebody winning and they just want to take from them. They see people like us living our best life and being blessed by God, having all the things that God has given us, and they think that they could just take it. You trying to take God's gifts? That ain't gonna happen. If God said that something is yours, he wish a motherfucker would try to take it. He wish somebody would try to rob you. That's why it's like the enemy cannot track you like they want. And they could be right up on you. But see, God got this thing where he'll have you switching up your routine. He'll have you moving differently. That's why everything is constantly changing in your life. The plans are constantly changing. That's why you just have to be okay with where God is taking you. You just got to hold on tight for the ride. Because you never know. Shit could change right now as I'm speaking. I'm telling y'all, even when it comes down to your career, as sure as I'm sitting here telling y'all this stuff and talking to y'all, like God could send me on a different mission tonight. I could be doing something else tomorrow. That's why I don't even look. Like, I have literally gotten to the point where I'm not fighting. I'm not going back and forth with God. I'm not about to question him. If he tell me to stop doing this shit today, I quit. And y'all just won't see me again. You'll see me doing something else. That's just what happened last time. I was in a whole different career field and God just said, that's it. That's one day. That was my last day. I was done. Because he's constantly moving you out of the way. But when he is ready for you to face the demon, and he is ready for you to come, because let me tell you something. God is not, when you on this team, he's not raising cowards. He is not raising cowards. See, the devil raised cowards. That's why they do slick shit all day. The devil raised pussies. That's why they constantly sneaking around all fucking day, setting traps and doing this and telling lies and tricking people all day. God don't do that. He don't do that. See, he raised warriors. He raised soldiers, real life soldiers, ready for war, ready for battle at any given time. Any given time, the demons can get it. That's what they're not understanding. At any moment, when God tell us, strap them boots up, put them shoes on, why you think we don't hesitate? Why you think we out here? We really out here. Like, man, why you think they can't even get one win? They can't even get one up on us. Not even 1 point. They can't even score 1 point on us. Because this warrior-like spirit is undefeated. And everybody they definitely don't have it. If they had the spirit of a winning spirit, a warrior-like spirit, then we would have been done. All the time that they tried to force us to stop, force us to run away, force us to give up, we would have been did that. Now, if God decides that, you know what? I like, let's just say God got a blessing, right? And he say, you know what? Don't even worry about this one. I got another one for you. So you could just drop that one and leave that one, and I got something else for you. It's too much darkness surrounding it. At any given moment, God could tell us that he could show us something, and then he could tell us, he could take it back and say, nah, never mind. I saw something before you saw it. So I need you to go in a different direction. He do it all the time. That's why you got to be so comfortable with God's plan. You have to be so comfortable with God's plan that you are willing to be flexible and to move at any given time. How many? Listen, that even like when it comes to your living situation, you got to be ready to move at any time. You can't get comfortable. You can't get comfortable in real life. Like at any given time, you got to be ready to move. And you got to be ready to leave some shit behind. Period. None of this, because you think about it. Whatever he wants you to have, he gonna keep providing it. Even if it's like, that's just something as simple as a bed. And you gotta keep moving. They're like, God, I don't want to keep moving this bed. I don't want. But guess what? Every time you move, he give you a new one. Every time he move, you get a new bed, a new dresser, a new table, couch, everything. Because guess what? All he needed you to do was move. That's it. You will never lose, y'all. Where my warriors at? This message ain't for everybody. Where my real soldiers at? It's hard to maintain this soldier-like mentality. It's so hard to maintain this soldier life mentality. This is some real shit that I'm talking about. And not everyone has it. We are not the ones that's dropping like flies, y'all. We're not the ones that's being humbled. And, well, God, he humbles us. But we're not the ones being humbled right now. We're the ones that's getting the victory every time. See, people be thinking that they causing losses, but if God said give it up, give it up. You just got to be so comfortable with God's plan that you know he's going to give you something better in return. You just got to know it. So only the people that really know how God moves are the people that's winning right now. When you get that understanding, like, I don't lose. I don't take losses. Anything that I lost, it was meant to be out of my life. Even if it's a person, place, or a thing. It doesn't matter what it is. When you get to the point where you just understand that, man, oh, baby. Because, see, you got people that want you to feel so devastated all the time. They want you to experience devastation all the time. They want you to feel shattered, like your dreams are just never going to come true. They want you to feel like that all the time. But when you have an understanding like, oh, that shit wasn't even meant for me anyway. That shit wasn't even my path anyway. I wasn't supposed to go down that path anyway. Like, it was never meant to be. When you really understand these things, how could you lose? How could you lose? See, it's all about the level of understanding that you really have. Because people be acting like they understand God. That's why anybody be coming in my comments talking about God ain't did this, God didn't do that. You getting blocked. You're going to get blocked. Don't come telling me what God ain't doing for you or what he took from you. He trying to tell you that it wasn't meant to be. And he trying to show you that there is something that you are doing wrong, that you need to wake up and see and change your perspective. This is why people cannot defeat the real warriors. See, the real warriors, we not going back and forth with God. That's like me. The moment God tell me to drop anything or anybody, I don't give a fuck who you is, what you is. The moment that God tells me to drop something, it's getting dropped. It's been situations I had to drop people. I didn't have to drop cars, vehicles, houses, anything. Nothing is exempt. All of these things are worldly, material things. I can never get attached to something that I can't even take to the grave with me. See, people want you to be so attached to worldly things like them. That's why they expect you to be devastated. Because if those things were taken away from them, they will be devastated. They will be done. Because see, it's the material shit that's holding these people up. It's the material shit that's giving them the ego that they have. But when you dealing with a real one that can survive without anything, that can survive in any weather, that can make shit happen with two, baby, listen, I could rub two nickels together and come up with a couple hundreds. You can't fuck with me, dog. I promise you that. Like, I am really known for making nothing out of something. And I think I told y'all that story. One time we had a storm, and it was me and my children, and the lights they were off for days. And I only had certain things to cook for my kids. I had no way to hook up a stove. I had no way to. Guess what I did? Baby, I got me some candles. I lit about 6 to 8 candles. I had a rack. I set it on the thing on the rack. Had the candles under there. I'm cooking. It's going to take longer because it's candles. But I was able to cook and feed my babies. See, when you fucking with me, a person like me, you can put me in the jungle and I'm going to come out that bitch eating chicken wings. I promise you that. I'm going to come out that bitch picking meat out my teeth. I promise you that. Promise you that. It don't matter where you put me at. Y'all, they tried to put me in a psych ward. I'm in a psych ward giving people I'm prophesizing in the psych ward. Having people so shook out of their mind. I healed myself from mental illnesses. The things that doctors tried to say was wrong with me, I overcame those things with the power of God. It's no place that you could put me at that's going to back me up against a fucking wall. You bitches, you fucking demons could be all surrounding my motherfucking house, bitch, and I'm still going to walk out that bitch looking like the Barbie doll that I am. You ain't going to catch me running. You ain't going to catch me ducking. You ain't going to catch me hiding. You ain't going to see none of that shit over here. You ain't going to see no action. Besides me living my best fucking life. There's no scared bone in my body. And you know what? I'll never forget as a child, my mama used to tell me that. She be like, "Ooh, bitch, you ain't scared of nothing. Bitch, you crazy. Bitch, you crazy. You ain't scared of nothing." Now I see why she used to tell me that. Now I see why this lady used to tell me that. Because she wasn't lying. That's one thing I could say she didn't lie about, bitch. You was right about that. And then this is the thing. If you know that and you knew this since I was a child, why the fuck you gonna play with me like that? Why the fuck you gonna try me then? If I've been having this warrior spirit since I was a kid, why the fuck would they wait till we get adults and think that, what you thought, I lost it? That's just like people thinking just because I live in another state that I'm not still 504. Baby, you could take me out the hood, but you can't take it out of me. People be thinking just because I'm not in New Orleans that I don't listen to bounce music. I don't still got it, bitch. Yes, bitch, still that girl, still the shaker. Yeah, I can shake up the hole. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You don't want to battle with me. They don't want to battle with me, y'all. They don't want this smoke. Been that girl, still that girl, and gonna be. You can't back me up against no wall. You can't take nothing from me. Because everything you try to take from me, I guarantee you I get it back. Ask about me. Next time these bitches want to do this shit, they better go and do their research. They done set up there and took all these classes, but they never knew about the warrior-like spirit inside of the chosen one. But they done studied all this other shit about us. They done seen all of our achievements. They done seen all of our accomplishments. But that's the only, they stopped right there. See, that's the problem. They stopped right there. They only see the superficial shit. They only see the hair. They only see the face, the clothes, the shoes, the car, the house. That's the only thing they see. They don't want to go deeper. But I'm going to make them go deeper every time. See, when you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with your mind. Just like you trying to fuck with minds. I'm going to make you have to really put your thinking cap on, bitch. Like, yes. The same way you had to think to graduate, to walk across that stage, that's the same fucking way you're going to have to think, bitch. You're going to have to think. You're going to have to dig deep. Fucking with me. See, when you have a warrior-like spirit, you are advanced on every level. Mentally, you are advanced. Spiritually, you are through the roof. Physically, through the roof. Don't go to the gym not one time. But how are you still physically fit? How are you still able to move like that? Like, motherfuckers don't even be knowing. Like, bitch, I got the moves, bitch. Like, I got the moves. Man, they wonder why you still got this childlike spirit. See, the childlike spirit ain't nothing to fuck with. Just look at your children. Your children have the power to get your ass locked up for the rest of your life. Your children have the power to cause you to lose everything if you don't treat them right. Don't fuck with the children. Don't fuck with the churn. They don't get this. They don't understand how deep this shit go in real life. And they be thinking because they got Glocks and 40s and ARs and with the stick. with the stick on it. They be thinking because they got all this artillery with the stick, y'all. Extended clips. They be thinking because they got all of that. That's how they gonna get you. But why every time when they try to go through what the go through, it don't go through? Why? All the places they expect you to show up, you're not there. The day that they say they was going to get you, why did they get you? Because of that spirit. That spirit that you know that you always on call. See, we got a job here. See, their job is to get us. But we work for God. So we know we always on call. That's why we don't have too much time. God don't let his chosen ones, we don't work like that. We don't have we don't have schedules like everybody else. We don't have jobs like everybody else because we cannot be too busy. We cannot be too busy. We have to be on call for God. We have to be in a certain mindset at all times so that we can hear him talk to us. So that we can know what to do and how to move. And that's why these bitches so mad, because they got to work all these hard labor as God is working them bitches like slaves. But they still find the time to try to get us. Instead of these people trying to find the time to really like come out of poverty, why is always these poverty stricken people, even the ones with good jobs in high places? That's why they living from paycheck to paycheck, and they can't play. They can't play. They don't have time to play like us. We got time to play. We got time for self-care, self-love. We got time for our kids. We actually got time on our hands. We actually got so much time that we not stressed. See, we don't get stressed out until God tell us that you bitches is outside lurking. That's when the game is on. See, they don't see us work. This is why they so mad, y'all. They don't see us working hard for the things that we have. They don't see the hard work. But see, what they don't understand, the hard work is actually us beating their ass. That's our job. Our job is to destroy them. That's why every time they try to attack us and we beat them, what do God do? He level us up. He upgrades us. He take their money and put it in our bank account. Every single time we win a battle, we get rewarded. We get perks. Not the perks they get. We get real perks, bitch. We get rewards. We get everything they want. That's why we get everything they want. Because they so busy trying to take it from us. Instead of them going find God and really figuring this shit out. Like, this has nothing to do with us. We are on call 24/7 for God. Anything that he needs us to do, we're going to do it. That's why we got these gifts and these blessings. But they don't understand that. So right now, God is saying, whatever battle that you're in the middle of right now, don't stop until you have won the battle. Don't quit until you make it to the finish line. I don't give a fuck how hard it is. I don't give a fuck what type of demons you battling. Don't quit until you are done. And you're going to know when you're done. Because it's a big blessing at the end of it. Every time is always a big ass blessing at the end. Some big knots that's about to go in your pocket. See, God pay us in ways that we could never even wrap our mind around. So if we can't even wrap our mind around these blessings, you know these bitches can't. You know these bitches can't understand it. If we still shocked about the blessings God blessed us with 2 years ago, we still in shock. We still haven't been able to wrap our mind around this shit. Imagine how the enemy feel. Just think about it like that. Think about it like that. Imagine how they feel. They sick. Ooh, them bitches sick to their stomach, girl. And think about your copycats. Think about the copycats. They were so busy trying to be the old you. And you done level up again. You done transformed again. You done beat their ass again. That warrior-like spirit, it ain't for the weak. And it ain't no fucking joke. And this is the thing that they don't know, that nobody wants to tell these dumbass people. No matter who tries to go against the warrior-like spirit, they will lose. And it's a proven fact. It's just not in the books that they're reading. They listen to poor advice. They're listening to people that don't know what the fuck they talking about. Because if they knew, then they would have advised these people to not fuck with us. They would have told these people that it's not a good idea. But instead, you know what they did? They encouraged people to attack people like us. They encouraged people to poke. Well, now the tables have turned. So when they poke, you fight. And don't let shit slide. And don't spare no one. Now that was the message that God gave me. So I really hope y'all understand this. I hope y'all really paying attention to what's happening right now, y'all. You got this. You a warrior. You done did this plenty of times. And as long as you're working for God, you're going to continue to do this. This is your job. Your job here on this earth is to defeat evil. It's to defeat wicked. So keep fighting a good fight. And as long as God tell me to keep doing this job, y'all know I got y'all. I'm going to keep y'all up on game. Because I'm whooping these bitches' asses just like y'all whooping their ass too. Okay? So that is the message that I have for y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. And I'll give it to you next time. Bye, you guys.